All right, Shalom, all praise to Yahweh Shemiah Shai, and double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect. I'm gonna just get right to the sticky. You know, this video is more of a fear Yahweh Shemiah Shai video. Although we are rejoicing, all right, because judgment against a guy who was in our camp. You know, his name is Ashiala, all right, before he changed it from Yahweh Tazadak. He was in the Gmslouisiana Saints camp, and then he moved down here to Texas, and he was in our camp. As you see, this video was done around 2014. Well, the Lord sent judgment out on him. He was put to death, all right, and this video, as I said, is more of a fear Yahweh Shemiah Shai, because this guy, he went out unhonorable, all right? Around the time when Sakari went over to Sonetta TV, the biker jacket thing was, you know, big. You had a lot of guys rebel. Now, this particular guy, during that time, he was going to younger brothers in the camp and enticing them to leave. He even came to me and enticed me. You know, I remember I picked him up for camp, and he just went, you know, start bad mouthing the apostles and saying, you know, do you think they really men of the Lord? You know, but you know what was more wicked is that he went to younger brothers, all right, in the camp. Instead of just leaving and being honorable about it, he just didn't agree and went and pushed Yahweh Shemiah Shai, because the honorable thing to do, even if you disagree with Great Millstone, if you know that you're an Israelite, is to exalt Yahweh Shai when you understand the sacrifices he made, but you exalt Yahweh through Yahweh Shai. When you understand that sacrifice, all right, even though we may have our differences, even though we may argue or don't like each other, the honorable thing to do overall, and our duty, is to set the standard of Yahweh Shemiah Shai. That is the honorable thing to do as an Israelite. And when he was kicked out of the camp because he was living with a brother, and we kicked him out, you know, he had to leave. Brother helped him with his stuff, and he had to get the hell out. Okay, he got kicked out for doing that wickedness, talking bad mouthing brothers, coming up against brothers, you know, just being a complete demon. All right. Me personally, when we were together, when he was in the camp, you know, I sort of liked the guy. You know, he was cool, but other brothers had faults with him. He was a very carnal guy as well. Very carnal. Glorified the things he did in the past, that drug dealing, all of that. You know, he glorified in that. You know, but overall, when he was put out, he didn't continue on the path. All right. He scoffed for a minute, little scoffing. He wasn't like a big scoffer. And he created this channel. I think it's called Rulership Mentality. Matter of fact, let me look it up. All right. As I tell this little story. Let's see. Rulership Mentality. There we go. And you'll see him. There he is. His thing was women. He always talked about women, women. You know. And he took pretty much all of his videos down, but he used to have a lot of videos. All right. And this is.
And the government is planning on doing some shit against you niggas, man. And your woman is not gonna protect you. You the one supposed to protect her. You the one who works something, black man, Latino man, Native American man.
This is what he went to doing. You know, then it got worse and worse. You know. Then he started talking about something about the name. I don't remember. Overall, he fell out the truth. He came against brothers. You know, from what I know, he didn't repent. All right. And we just got word today. All right. That he was put to death. All right. As you can read in this article, dying in Dallas, it feels like it's a dream that someone would take his life. You know, and in his article, they talk about how cool of a guy he was, you know, and this makes me fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua even that much more. And this makes me understand that the times that we're coming into as a nation, all right, not even just as Great Millstone, as an Israelite period, the time that you're coming, all right, to, it's not going to be anything nice. But as for the brothers in Great Millstone, we focus on pushing the word so that we can be protected in those times and that the Lord can ultimately have mercy. And if he does have it written for us to be put to death, we hope that we're raised up first. So honorably, our duty, we go out and we take pride in our duty, is to uplift Yahweh Shem Yahushai and put up these lessons so that the nation can be, the elect can be sealed and we can get the hell up out of here, man. But he was shot, okay? This is him. I know he had started cutting hair, all right, but he didn't continue on the path, all right? And you got a lot of guys, all right? You got a lot of guys who think, and this is him, all right, who think that their disagreement with Great Millstone is a reason to not do the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right? That because you disagree with them, or because you disagree with how we do things, you disagree with when we rebuke you, all right, you use that as an opportunity to not be fruitful and not do the work and to just sit back and talk about us, man. You see? Or push your own agenda or whatever it is you're doing, man. This guy was just put to death, man, 3 months ago, and we didn't even know, and a brother just happened to run across the article, man. Okay? And some of the elders and apostles met him too, okay? Man. It says he was shot to death just after midnight on March 25th during a robbery inside his music studio. All right. It says the killers took his recording equipment. All right. They haven't been caught. I feel like they have known him for him to open the door. All right. Someone said. All right. It says we didn't see any signs of any break-in. He would have actually had to get up, answer the door, and let them in. All right. To date, there have been 49 people, all right, murdered in Dallas. All right. There were 48 at this point last year. All right. Delvin had been through his troubles. He went to prison for a drug conviction in 2008, and he got out in 2010. All right. He had paid his debt to society. All right. He had a son and all of that. But, you know, he glorified in that life, man. He was a very carnal man. You know, you got people who are Israelites who are all into this gang madness, man. And try to bring that into the truth. And bring up, well, Peter cut somebody's ear off. Man, look, man. The apostles and prophets weren't into no goddamn being a thug or a gang life, man. They stood for the word. They had a standard. They were bold. They had confidence in it. And that's what they were all about, man. Okay? And he thought he got away with his actions. All right. This is Numbers 32 and 23. All right. But if you will not do so, behold, ye have sinned against the Lord, and be sure that your sin will find you out. Okay. Your sin is going to find you out. All right. What's that? Ecclesiastes 8? I think it's 8. Okay. Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes 8 and 6. Because to every purpose there is a time, and judgment, therefore the misery of man is great upon him. All right. Well, I'll start at 5. Whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing, and a wise man's mind discerneth both time and judgment. And we're in the time of judgment, as it says in Sirach, before judgment examine thyself. Okay? We should be in the time of self-examination. All right, we should be in the time of reflecting. We should be on a visioning a new day. We should be prophesying, pushing this word, growing, learning. All of these things, the living waters are freely given right now. But there's coming a time they're going to be taken away. But if you look around, you should be discerning as an Israelite that judgment and what time we're in as a nation, man. What's about to happen if you believe on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai? Judgment, okay? Judgment is coming to this earth, man. If you wise, you discern at that. And you move according to the spirit, man. This is why we don't get caught up in the back and forth. Sometimes brothers respond to scoffers. Really, I don't see a point in it. But at the end of the day, they have their lot, we have our lot, man. Okay? We're in the time of edifying the elect. All right, we're in the time of getting the hell up out of here, man. Because to every purpose, there is a time and judgment, and the spiritual man understands that. See, there's no fear of the Lord here in America, man. And this guy didn't fear the Lord. If he feared the Lord, he would have did the honorable thing and continued to do the work. If he feared the Lord, he wouldn't have went to other brothers and try to get them to see what he saw and what was conflicting him in his spirit and try to convert them to his mind and his way of thinking, which you have a lot of guys who did that, man. Then they get put out, and now it's our fault. Okay? If you niggas worked at McDonald's, you wouldn't come to work selling Big Macs. Whoppers, would you? The Burger King fries? No. You sell the McDonald's product, man. Okay? You can't come and be a part of something and then say, I'm going to teach this my own way and go to younger brothers and try to get them to see it this way against the teachers and the heads and all of that. Man, that's out of order, man. The honorable thing to do will be to go your way and teach your doctrine, man. All right? We're going to get on you if you go off. But at the end of the day, it's up to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai whether he's going to deliver you, man. But you got guys like this. There's more of you guys, man, who, because you were called out, because something happened with you, because you got kicked out, you use that as an excuse not to do the word. You pop up here and there talking shit, man. Yeah, we're going to see, man, real soon. All right, when these judgments go out, man. Okay? That's why we have to examine ourselves and get in order, man. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Okay? Fearful, man. It's a fearful thing, man. Wow. Hey, it's very fearful, man. Okay? It's a fearful thing, man. When we woke up to this truth, when we became a part of this body, all right, we made an agreement that if we continued pushing, we would get that new covenant, that promise. Okay? But you put the Lord to open shame. All right? Okay? We have a responsibility. Once you find out you're an Israelite, all right, if you're a man, all right, if the Spirit is upon you to push this word and you start, you better not stop. You better not stop. And if you have stopped and you think you got away, all right, well, this applies, because to every purpose there is a time and judgment. Therefore, the misery of man is great upon you. And I hope you see this video. I hope if you fell out and if you scoff, and I hope you're looking at this video right now, because the misery is fit to be great up on your mind, man. Okay? For he knoweth not what shall be, for who can tell him when it shall be? Okay? You don't know when that judgment is coming, man. Okay? So, at the end of the day, it's nothing to even ramble on about. Okay? As you remember, this guy Tazamah from Carolina, scoffing. He went out scoffing. He didn't like correction. Remember, I tried to correct him on a breakdown he did. Okay, and he got hit by a 18-wheeler or something like that, man. This other guy who keep committing adultery fell off of a building, 2-story or 3-story, whatever. All right, and there's more judgments going out. The guy in Atlanta, he all in the news, got his ass beat by the police. And there's more and more fallout. I'm sure there's more stories, but I'm not going to sit up here and think about all of it. The bottom line is, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is not to be fucked with, man. Repent, all right? Know your ass, all right, in wickedness, because there's martyrs. You die doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, that's an honorable thing, man. If you die in the world after waking up to this knowledge, man, yeah, you will be flying with these birds, man. Fear Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. All right, peace and salutations to the elect. Amen. Woo. Shalom.